Welcome back, folks, to Let's Play Neverwinter Nights. And when we last left off, Sar'ken officially became the Knight of Bling. For he is now basically armoured almost completely in gold. I don't know what many druids would think if they were confronted with a druid wearing a suit of armour mostly made of gold. I suppose gold is a naturally occurring metal, but encased in it as a suit of armour, I think some druids in Forgotten Realms might object. Well, let us move on, shall we? Up and onwards to the Uthgard tribe members.
Well met!
The armies of Luskan pillaged the land, and the Uthgard elk tribe has joined their cause, but we of the Black Lion tribe will stand against them with honour, with the world's smallest catapult. Like, really, it's like that big. We're laughing about our catapult. Here is our druid, Yusam. As with most druids, there is something wild and untamed about this man, as if the fetters of civilization have no hold upon him. Yet in his eyes can be seen a gentle compassion towards all of nature's creatures. All right, Yusam.
It always pleases me when a fellow child of nature chooses to partake of the beauty of my grove.
Well, I would be saying that, but you do seem to be encased entirely in a suit of armor made of gold. Oh, I'm totally a druid. As druidy as they come. Are you quite sure about that? That is a lot of gold. Oh, no, it's all magically enchanted gold. That's fine. Right.
Welcome, friend. I am Yusam, Druid of the North, liaison between the Lord's Alliance and the Uthgard.
Also, your wolf animal companion is paying you particular attention right now. You are free to take solace in the tranquility of my grove if you wish. Or is there some other reason you have sought me out? My name is Sar'ken Smith. I work for Aaron Gand. When the Lord's Alliance set up camp here, Aaron told me he was recruiting agents to search for lost artifacts of ancient magic. I wish you success on your quest, though as I told Aaron, I am more concerned with the plight of the Uthgard people. Plight of the Uthgard? What do you mean? My child, this war takes a terrible toll on the Uthgard. The armies of Luskan lay waste to their lands, and the Black Lion tribe has lost many warriors battling alongside the Lord's Alliance soldiers. I have a question, if you will. Go on. You have a druid grove, yes? Your druid grove seems to entirely encompass 5 trees and 2 shrubs. Yes. Is that technically a grove, really? Yes. Oh, okay, fair enough. But it is the Uthgard elk tribe that I worry most of all. They have allied themselves with the Luskan destroyers to slaughter the defenseless settlers around the Fort Ilkard in the south. And so, all of these, by the way, have proven that no matter who we left in charge, even with no one, they are still using Luskan armies to try and attack Neverwinter. It didn't matter who we actually ended up having in charge of Luskan, that would have happened. The druid, can't you make them stop? Once the elk tribe welcomed my counsel, but they have since turned their back on the way of nature. The emissaries I have sent to investigate have all been ruthlessly slain. Oh. As a fellow servant of the forest and a true child of nature, you can no doubt understand my distress. I don't know why did you scratch your back with that sword? Oh, relieves an itch. Through your gold armor. Yes. As a servant of nature, I am honored to investigate this matter for you, Yusam of the Grove. Such a task would be dangerous, my child. My child. No, child. The elk tribe have slain all who have tried to parley with them. But if you could discover why the elk tribe have turned their back on us, I would be most grateful. The elk tribe have fortified themselves inside their keep, to the west of Fort Ilkard, though they continue to make raids on the fort. Perhaps if you go there, you can find them and speak to Zokhan Thunderer, their chief. I'll be back when I learn more of the elk tribe. Go, child, and may a gentle breeze carry you safely to your destination, like the summer winds that bring seeds to replenish the eternal forest. And I think there are the Uthgard down there. Oh, hello. Out of the way, dear. I must talk to Dalcia here. She is part of the trial. Though not wearing the traditional tribal dress of the Uthgard, this young woman is obviously used to surviving in the wilds and forests of the northern frontier. Hello!
To you.
On behalf of the Black Lion Uthgard tribe, I welcome you to this camp. Who are you?
I am Dalcia, a friend of the Uthgard people. I would rather stay here in the camp of the Black Lion tribe than subject myself to the stench of civilization hanging over the Lord's Alliance barracks. Surely, as a fellow child of nature, you can understand how I feel. If you explore the camp, you will discover the Black Lion tribe shares our love of the unspoiled beauty of the natural world. The Uthgard truly are a noble people.
Greetings to you.
I'm representing Rolgan in this murder trial.
Ah, yes. Nurik mentioned he was seeking someone to defend Rolgan in this trial. I hope you truly appreciate the situation you have gotten yourself into. The Uthgard are a noble people, but their culture and beliefs seem strange to the Lord's Alliance. Often the Uthgard are victims of prejudice and hatred, simply because of who they are.
Sounds like you think Rolgan is innocent.
I will wait until the trial before I make that decision, of course. I only wanted you to be aware that the fact Rolgan is an Uthgard might have something to do with him being on trial.
I'm not going to ask if I can sway the vote, because that is entirely not going to help Rolgan at all. I'll be going now.
You are welcome to explore the tribal camp. I only ask that you respect the ways of the Black Lion tribe and treat the Uthgard with the honor they deserve.
Alright, let's do so. Here is that magic well. And we have Endar Heartfoot. The ornaments on this man's garb distinguish him as the leader of the Uthgard Black Lion tribe. And then we have Vanda. The markings identify her as an Uthgard barbarian. And Parla. Though shrunken and withered with age, the wise woman of the Uthgard Black Lion tribe still commands respect. We'll talk to you first.
Greetings!
Why have you come to seek the counsel of this old woman? Nurik sent me. I am representing Rolgan in the upcoming trial.
The life of one of my people is in your hands. I will aid you as best I can, though there is little I can do. The ways of justice among the Lord's Alliance are unknown to me.
What do you think of the case?
I am very disappointed in Rolgan. Our tribe constantly struggles against the stereotype of the drunken savage. Yet Rolgan allowed himself to fall under the influence of alcohol. This is the result.
Sounds like you already think he's guilty.
That remains to be seen. Rolgan is a symbol of our people. I pray he is not guilty of what they claim. But my duty in this tribe is clear. Nurik has explained the vow I have taken as juror. If the evidence shows Rolgan let alcohol cloud his mind so that he killed that man without reason, I must reach a verdict of guilty. This trial is not the way of our tribe, but I must follow Nurik's rules in this matter. We Uthgard cannot risk the wrath of the Lord's Alliance by defying the High Priest of Tyr. I pray Rolgan is not a sacrifice for the good of the entire tribe, but if it must be, it must be.
Can I ask you some questions?
Unfortunately, the Council of Elders is reserved only for those of the Black Lion tribe. The wisdom is only in the Uthgard way of life, and you are not Uthgard. I know nothing of your kind. I cannot give you guidance. Depart with the blessing of the Black Lion tribe. This alone I can give you.
I'll be going now.
Go with the blessing of the Black Lion tribe.
Hello, Vanda.
Yes? What?
I am sorry. Were you speaking to me? Forgive my distraction. I am worried about my husband's upcoming trial. I am representing your husband in this trial. Representing my husband. I am sorry. The ways of your justice system are unfamiliar to we people of the Black Lion tribe. Are you a friend or foe? A friend. I must ask you some questions. The priest Nurik said I would have to answer the questions put to me with complete honesty. It was as if he expected me to lie. He knows nothing about the honor of the tribe. Ask away, I have nothing to hide. Tell me what happened when the night Griff was killed. My husband returned home late. He had been drinking, but there was something else. He seemed different, as if more than alcohol were at work in his mind. Oh? When he told me he had gambled away the heirlooms of our family, precious stones sacrificed by the priest of Uthgar, I knew something was very wrong. He was not of his right mind, or he would never have wagered those sacred stones in a game of chance. Please, go on. I sent him to ask this man Griff to return the heirlooms. We offered to pay him gold in exchange. It would have been far more than he could ever sell the heirlooms for. The religious significance of the Black Lion tribe far exceeds his material wealth. But the soldier attacked my husband, and Rolgan was forced to kill Griff to preserve his own life. He fled to the temple seeking sanctuary, a mob of Griff's enraged friends close on his heels. Anything else?
Please,
Help my husband. They are portraying him as a drunken pagan savage. This is how they view all the Uthgard. We are a noble people, but if Rolgan is convicted, the hurtful stereotype will only get stronger. I wish I could be of more help, but all I can do is pray Uthgar grants you wisdom in this matter. Not of his right mind. That is implying that something else is at work here.
Greetings to you.
Is there nothing... There's nothing else you'll say. Right. Also, more piles of skulls. Because apparently we need more piles of skulls. There is the Enclave, the Drinking House, the Mercenary Enclave. We need to go to the Drinking House first. We need to talk to the people in the on the trial here. Not starting with Averick, because you're not going to be a nice man.
Well met.
Look, don't bother me right now. Yep, I know about the trial. I'm defending Rolgan. Funny, you don't look like a lawyer, but that ain't my business, I guess. You want to ask me some questions? Go right ahead. Tell me what happened. Griff and that Uthgard were playing cards. Gambling. Griff won a lot of money. So much that the Uthgard had to give him some of his jewelry to cover the debt. Real fancy-looking stuff. Later that night, Griff went outside. I heard him shout, and I rushed to see out to see him, and that Uthgard smashing swords, not slashing swords. Guess that Uthgard was better at it than Griff. I can't believe I would have to testify about this. I've never been to a trial before. So you never saw who started the fight? No, they were already fighting when I got there. I never thought it would end up with Griff dead and me having to go to that Uthgard's trial. Don't get so worked up about the trial. No. Anything else? That's all I know. I don't understand why they needed me at the trial. I wish I didn't have to go. Don't get so worked up about this trial. Barkeep, drink for my friend Lodi here. Please, I'm buying. Yeah, you're alright, brother. Good luck in this trial. And thanks for the drink. If you need anything else, I'll be right here. Until the trial's over, they've got me on off active duty, so I plan to be spending my time here in the drinking house. Well, he seems a bit worried.
Well met.
Anything else you can tell me about the trial? Nah, I pretty much told you everything I know. Okay.
Well met.
So tell him what happened. I think there's nothing else that we need to... No, there's nothing else that we really need to mention. So he didn't see who started it, but Averick here is not going to care who started it, I imagine.
I greet you.
I'm here to talk about Rolgan's trial. Oh, that prissy priest Nurik must have sent you. Can't figure out why they saw that sort of runt onto me on the jury. Guess he'd figured I'd be impartial since I hate all races, colours and creeds equally. What are your feelings about this case? Griff was a rotten bastard, and the Uthgard did us all a favour by offing him. But if they let him go, we might have drunken savages running about the streets sacrificing us to their goat gods, you know. Sounds like you figure he's already guilty. The only good thing about that Uthgard is his wife. I can't wait to see her up testifying at the trial. She's one fine piece of meat. Hooey! I wouldn't mind having her pork chops on my plate at dinner tonight. You're a vile, disgusting man. So what are you going to do about it? You try anything and every Lord's Alliance soldier in the camp will be after you. So take your prissy complaints about my attitude, stick 'em where the sun don't shine, and leave me alone. Oh, good.
Welcome back!
It's nice to know that everybody here has their own prejudices loaded up for this trial. What I need to do is I need to talk to the mercenaries. Yes, the mercenaries need to be talked to. We have Rolkid here. Barely known, bears the look of a gruff, well-seasoned warrior.
I don't recognize you. And I thought I knew all the new recruits who've joined the Lord's Alliance.
My name is Sar'ken Smith. I work for Aaron Gend.
Sar'ken Smith? The same Sar'ken Smith who saved Neverwinter from the plague? We could use a good man like you on the battlefront. It's too bad Genders are working on something else. You must have come to purchase some equipment, right? So what can I interest you in? A good sword? A stout shield? Oh, you have items. You don't seem to have a great selection of items. Ooh, Gauntlets of Ogre Power.
But I do already have a belt of hill giant strength. Whoa! Shield of the Dragon Slayer. That seems oddly specific. Splint mail +1, full plate +1. Ooh, Squire's defense. Not bad. Armor freedom. That's full plate +3 with freedom attached to it. It is very expensive though. Elven ceremonial armor. Cloak of protection. If I was going to do that... Ooh, chainmail of speed. There you go. You want haste attached to an item? It's right there for you. Any particular magical scimitars? The answer is no, it would seem. But you have a lot of swords and equipment. A lot. What about various... it's a good piece of armor, but I'll stick with what I've got. Is there anyone here of any particular importance? Oh, it's Jevon there. And Zed. We might as well talk to both of you. We have a few... Ooh, a Finger of Death. Spear +1. You're just literally letting me steal all of this. Is that one also locked? Or can we not actually access any of that? Oh, there we go. A gem. What about this one? Oh, locked. I suppose I just better smash these open. Because I can't seem to get Sharwin to pathfind to it. There we go. What have you got? The answer is... Oh, indeed, a sapphire. And... one of these was locked. This one?
Fair
Yes. You can't get there, so I'll just smash it open. We have a few more people we need to talk to before we move on. Starting with Jevon here. This man obviously one of the many soldiers. Okie dokie.
Well met.
What do you want? You hear about the trial? Nurik sent me. I'm representing Rolgan. I figured as much. I ain't never been on a jury before. I've seen my fair share of trials, usually from the prisoner's box. What do you want to know? I'm preparing my case. What do you think about this trial? Looks like a bar fight gone out of hand. A few too many drinks in you and you act stupid. I've been there myself, though. I've never killed no one. But you know what makes me mad about this case? Them people that run around saying the only reason this man's on trial is because he's an Uthgard. I ain't no Uthgard, and I've been on a bunch of trials. Sounds like you're trying to keep an open mind. I know what it's like. Sometimes you're just in the wrong place at the wrong time. Could be that's what happened with this Uthgard. I kinda hope you get him off. I'd hate to have to sentence the poor guy to execution, but I've gotta give an honest verdict. Nurik says it's my duty. Not much more I can tell you. Hope you get what you're looking for. Hope you got what you're looking for. Good luck on the trial. And Zed here. Hello.
I greet you.
This better be important, as I don't feel like chatting. It's bad enough my leg is killing me, but now I gotta be a witness in a murder trial too? What happened to your leg? My leg is none of your business. Go find someone else to bother. Leave me alone.
I greet you.
I'm here to I'm a defense counsel for Rogan. So you're the sucker Nurik roped into defending that savage. Tough break. I hear the case is open and shut. I saw that Uthgard stab Griff with my own eyes. Ran him right through. Griff was dead before he even hit the ground.
you.
Do you know why they were fighting? Gambling debt. Griff won a bunch of money and Uthgard, and I guess the savage didn't like it. He'd been drinking, so I guess it's no surprise he lost his temper. I got the feeling you're holding back on me. Hey, I know all I know is what I said. Griff is dead, and the Uthgard killed him. And I'm sure of that as I am of the pain eating away at my leg. If I find out you're holding back... Oh, no. What's wrong with your leg? He's not going to say anything. Can I cure him? I'll just use cure moderate wounds on him. Oh, I didn't do anything. What about remove disease? Did that do any difference?
I greet you.
Hey, thanks for curing that wound in my leg. I still got the occasional ache from my arthritis, but I can handle that. What did happen that night with Griff? First, Griff spiked that Uthgard's drink. Oh, did he now? Spiked his drink! Griff was always doing stuff like that to try and get an edge in cards. Could be the stuff in the drink that made Uthgard act like he did. I also happen to know the fact that Griff was cheating that night. He wanted to take everything that Uthgard owned. He told me he wanted to rob that savage blind. That's all I know. If it's enough to get your client off, so be it. At least now I can walk without clenching my teeth in agony. Seems like a fair trade to me. A good turn gets another one. In this instance, we have found out that he spiked the drink and was cheating at cards. That is important information. Well, we still have 2 more people we need to question about this. We need to question our good friend here, Edgar, and in fact we shall do that next time. And then Rolgan himself. But it looks like to me that Griff spiked the drink and cheated. So he made him drunk and then cheated. And probably goaded a fight too. So it's starting to look like that Rolgan is indeed innocent. But we shall see what Rolgan and Edgar here have to say. So, I shall catch you next time, folks. And I shall see you then. Later.